When does Saturn give Raj Yoga? Is Saturn always bad? Because people fear about Saturn so much. But can Saturn give better results for an individual? Yes, definitely. Each planet is capable of giving its own good and bad results based on how it is positioned in your birth chart. So let us say, take an example of few birth charts where Saturn gives very good results. What is before going to that? Let us understand what are the things that Saturn indicate. Saturn indicates black color, the black colored objects. Saturn indicates your co-workers or the people who work under you or the people who do your household chores. So these are the people which Saturn indicates. Saturn is the general planet for your profession. It's a general planet for your profession. If you want to know the nature of job or how the person works in his profession, it is good if you see the Saturn. However, if you want to know the leadership qualities and how he can manage his work, then you need to see Sun, 10th house, and all that. So let us focus now on Saturn, where the Saturn can give very good results during its own Dasha period. So let's see some of the examples. So if you look at this current chart, so this current chart indicates a Cancer ascendant. I would like to bring your attention to few points. So there are 12 houses in astrology, and your lagna or the ascendant becomes most important. It is the deciding factor of your fate, basically. So if you look at this chart, Aries ascendant, it starts with Aries ascendant, Taurus ascendant, Mesh lagna, Rishabh lagna, Mithun lagna, all the way up to Meena lagna. So this is a Karkataka lagna, a Cancer ascendant. We have taken it as an example. If you see this, the ascendant becomes your first house. So wherever lagna is, that becomes your first house. And if you count all the way clockwise, first house, second house, third house, and so on and so forth. Okay. Now you can see that Saturn is placed in the fourth house. Saturn is placed in the fourth house with Venus and aspected by Jupiter. Jupiter is seeing Saturn and Saturn is sitting with Venus. In astrology, any planet which gets the association of Jupiter and Venus together, that planet would give good results during its Dasha period. So this is the concept. Now Saturn has got the association of Venus. Saturn is sitting in the fourth house with Venus and receiving the aspect of Jupiter. Jupiter's aspect is always a blessing to any planet. So when Jupiter aspects it, Saturn gets doubly beneficial. So it starts giving very good results. So suppose if you are in a profession related to Saturn, say if you are working in a coal mine, say coal is something like a black color object, right? The black colored mineral. So what happens is you really do well in that profession and you go to a higher position in that Saturnian professions. So Saturnian professions are you have automobile, you have black colored professions, you have professions related to recycling, waste paper management, waste management, and you have professions where you are dealing with machines directly. You are handling machines and working in research labs where you're doing research. So Saturn also indicates research. So when this Saturn gets doubly beneficial, you, depending on which profession you are in related to Saturn, then you will be doing good. And what if not in the profession of Saturn? Definitely you will be in the profession of Saturn when Saturn gets the association of Venus and Jupiter at the same time. So this is the first example. What is the second example where Saturn can give very good results? The same ascendant, Cancer ascendant, and you have Saturn and Venus again placed in the fourth house. This time it gets the association of Moon. Instead of Jupiter, it gets the association of a waxing moon. Right? Waxing moon is also equally as powerful as Jupiter. So Moon aspects the Saturn. So this waxing moon, how do I say it's a waxing moon? When Sun and Moon are together here, assuming that Sun and Moon are together, then it is an Amavasya. As Moon goes far and farther, it increases its luminosity, it increases its luminance. So what happens is when Moon comes here, Moon directly receives the aspect of Saturn. Saturn receives the aspect of Moon. and gets the association of Venus. So Saturn again gives very good results in this chart as well. Let's go to the third example. So this is the similar, the second, it is same as the previous chart. The only thing is that now moon, so the moon has crossed its Purnamashya. So if sun and moon are opposite to each other, it's a Purnamashya. After that, it starts fading. So the moon starts waning moon. So it's a waning moon, but still, as you know, right, this is just 1 or 2 days after Purnamashya. So the moon will still have its glow. So the moon, when moon aspects of Saturn, Saturn will still give the good results. Let's see the final example. Now the Saturn is placed in the fourth house again. Now it is sitting with Jupiter. So if you see any planet that is sitting with Jupiter or receives the aspect of Jupiter, will give good results. Saturn again here gives the similar results as before. Okay, and what it receives the aspects of both Venus and Moon together. So Venus, Moon, and Jupiter. So this is a very good Saturn.